She don't look like a 17-year-old.
Why don't you take a seat right over there? What was on the agenda tonight?
I was just gonna...
She ruined her life in 72 hours. A video by Jamar.
So today I have an absolutely crazy story for you guys that involves deception, lies, and even poisoning. Today we are here to talk about a girl named Aubrey Van Landingham, a 17-year-old high school cheerleader from my city, Austin, Texas, who took things way too far, all in the name of trying to win.
Let's be real here, bro. By the thumbnail, she did not look 17. Was that crazy for me to say? Was that crazy for me to say? She don't look 17. These mugshots don't look, she don't look like a 17-year-old.
Why don't you take a seat right over there? What was on the agenda tonight?
I was just gonna...
To me, because this has been my dream all year long, and it's just been an honor to win it.
And this is a serious business. You can actually gain a lot of notoriety and even scholarships and future jobs due to the work you do in this program. And this girl Aubrey was actually the president at her school of the FFA, and she had raised this goat named Lacey, and she took this goat around parading it at all the animal shows across Texas, winning all kinds of cash prizes in the process, and really propelling her reputation in this agricultural space. Basically, you gotta raise these animals, know everything about them, what they like to eat, what they're supposed to look like, and how they're supposed to act. And whoever can develop their animal into the most perfect specimen wins.
What makes a good animal?
Just kind of stout, big back, good leg hair.
What makes a good shower?
I say for showmanship, good eye contact, good posture.
Do you get nervous in the ring?
Yeah.
And we're not talking about chump change here. Some of these competitions end with $30,000 cash prizes being handed out. Well, this chick Aubrey was worried about another girl's goat being better than her precious Lacey, and so she went and poisoned poor little Willie, killing the goat in the process. No! And even worse, she had to poison him across multiple days. Meaning she had time to think about the fucked up things she had just done, and she still decided to go back and replicate her actions time and time again, essentially finishing off the job.
You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished.
I mean, talk about a psychopath. Like, she's got the same eyes as that little girl from the movie The Orphan. And when they were doing the investigation and they questioned her about this, all she had to say was, "I don't like cheaters," in response to the allegation, showing absolutely no remorse for her actions, and really kind of validating them because she felt like this other student wasn't playing fair, which I don't
But it's okay for you to cheat? Like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
what? You did way more. What?
I don't even really understand. Like, was someone injecting Willie with some high-performance steroids or some shit like that? Either way, I think it's safe to say that we all knew a little privileged girl back in the day who was full of shit. I remember I knew this girl who cared deeply about her class ranking and her GPA, whose mother would let her stay home from school on the day of the big test if she was not prepared, so she could essentially stay home, study, and take the test on a later day. I always thought that was some absolute bullshit, and I think as a parent it's a great way to set your kid up for failure in the future. Because you're teaching someone to not only avoid the accountability of not being prepared, but you're also teaching them to cheat and lie to get ahead in life. Like, it's not like when you're actually out there working in the real world, you can claim sick the day of the big presentation, cause your boss is gonna send your bitch ass to the unemployment line.
You're fired! Get out of here! You're fired!
Well, for Aubrey, she's now facing 2 years in prison for what they call animal cruelty, which in my book is a funny way of saying murderer, but let's be honest, this little white girl will get around 2 days in the slammer and maybe a trip to Disney World. They'll say she's an outstanding member of her community who had a mental lapse due to pressure of being perfect or some goat shit like that. And I don't know, I want justice for Willie, goddammit. Like Harambe, if
nah, bro, what if she poisoned, my thing is, where did she find the poison? Is this something like goats can't eat or something like that, and she ended up feeding the goat? How was she able to find where the other girl goat was, is my thing. Damn, that's crazy. if I feel like if I lived in a small town, nah, never mind. I'd probably still be a weird. I'd probably be a weird nigga. I probably wouldn't even talk to nobody. I wouldn't even have friends. I'd probably be in my own little like bubble, bro. I would not fuck with niggas. I don't fuck with niggas now.
You can hear me up there, please pull some strings or some shit. Understand that Aubrey took pesticide from the school's barn and injected the goat Willie with it multiple times over the course of 3 days. This left him crying out before dying in the arms of his 15-year-old owner. Like, how the hell can you be raised around animals your whole life, learning about them, taking care of them, likely mourning them when they pass, and you still can somehow bring yourself to do this evil shit? Thankfully, she's been banned from her high school at this point, so no future animals are in harm. And I don't want to see her around animals ever again. And as a matter of fact, she should have to give back every cash prize and scholarship she has earned participating in this Farmers of America shit. And they should give it all directly to the other girl. It's just crazy. It's yet another story of someone who had it all. Her family likely has a lot of money. She had a promising career, or at least the ability to rake in all kinds of scholarships, but she got greedy and envious that she might lose her spotlight, and did some absolutely wacko shit because of it. And now the mother of this student who raised Willie is really pushing for jail time, saying the whole situation was very traumatic for her kid. And you know what actually makes me the most mad about this entire situation is that someone used its virality to pump and dump a shitcoin. Yes.
They named the coin Willie. That's what I'm saying, bro. You can't tell me ain't a way to make no money on the internet nowadays, bro. Cause how they get off on making a coin for the goat or towards this situation? This is crazy. This is my thing though. What's the conversation you gonna have with your daughter, like afterward, like with this? That's why it's another reason why I'll be like, bro, I'll be scared to have kids.
I am absolutely serious. Like, if this whole thing just hasn't been the perfect display of our modern society and how fucked up people are, I don't know what is. Either way, we're gonna have to see what happens with her sentencing. In 2025, I do want to go back to making videos like this, just on these like kind of obscure news stories, as well as really pushing the limits of what I can do with my longer form content. It does feel good to be back. I do want to thank you guys for watching this.
Shout out Jamari, bro. Ooh, my bad. That was a good little. I don't know, bro. That's crazy. I mean, that's a little f up from her, bro. I mean, she gonna learn from it, bro. I'm scared. I'm scared to have kids. Cause you know who they gonna look at soon as your child is caught or whatever they did. They gonna be looking at you, the parent. They're gonna be like, the parent is at fault. You didn't raise that kid or that child right, bro.